Let's talk about a behavior many people notice but rarely understand: men who avoid relationships too early. Not because they lack interest, not because they don't feel, but because something inside them is programmed to pull away the moment things get real. This behavior is not random. It's psychology. It's conditioning. It's unspoken fear wrapped in silence. They fear emotional exposure. Most men are raised with one silent rule: don't show too much. Don't be too emotional. Don't be too vulnerable. Don't need anyone. So when they meet someone who activates real emotion, their nervous system doesn't feel excitement, it feels danger. Vulnerability feels like standing unarmed in a world they've learned to face with armor. So they retreat, not because the person is wrong, but because the feeling is unfamiliar. They walk away to avoid repeating old pain. You see, many men carry emotional scars that they've never talked about: a betrayal, a breakup that broke them, a relationship that made them feel replaceable or inadequate. So when a new connection starts to build, their mind whispers, "Leave before it hurts again." Rejecting intimacy becomes a way of protecting themselves, but the protection also becomes the prison. They don't feel ready enough. Here's a truth men rarely admit out loud: a man who feels financially unstable, mentally unprepared, or emotionally inconsistent will often avoid relationships, even if he wants one. Not out of disinterest, but out of fear of failing someone he cares about. He leaves early because staying feels like making a promise he's afraid he can't keep. Independence becomes a shield. Some men have lived their whole lives in survival mode. They've built routines, habits, and identities that rely on no one. Relationships mean compromise, adjustment, closeness, and closeness to them feels like losing control. So they pull back before connection becomes commitment. The deeper the connection, the louder the insecurity. The moment a man genuinely likes someone, the self-doubt wakes up. Am I enough? What if she sees my flaws? What if she leaves after I open up? Instead of risking being seen and losing, he chooses distance, because distance feels safer than vulnerability. Men who avoid relationships too early aren't cold, heartless, or indifferent. They're guarded. They're scared. They're conditioned to believe closeness is a threat. But here's the truth: avoidance doesn't prevent pain. It prevents connection, growth, and the possibility of something real. If you're someone who's experienced this, remember, his avoidance was about his wounds, not your worth. And if you are the man who runs too early, maybe it's time to ask yourself one question: are you protecting yourself from heartbreak or protecting yourself from happiness? Because one will keep you safe, but the other will keep you alone.